All right. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome again to our lovely and well liked and loved podcast, Gold Side Manna. It's been 2 weeks, and I have my friend and my co host, my brother. Go ahead, sir, introduce yourself and introduce our good friend, Mark.
Welcome. This is Anthony. We have a guest on the show, a friend of the show. Mark is on the show. He's here to tell us about all things Arsenal. Give us his predictions, the realistic ones and the unrealistic ones. But yeah, welcome back, Mark.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. It's been a while, so it's good to be with you guys again.
As a City fan, I begrudgingly know these are not good days to have you on the show, just because it's just not good days. Anyway, welcome back, man. It's great that you're on the show. Kay, anything happened this week? How anything
Yes,
happened over
sir.
there?
Hey, okay. So why are you picking on me? Because my team is not in Champions League. For those of you who are just watching and
You're
it's
not
your
in
first
Champions
time,
League. Do you even
I
play
rep
on
and I
during the weekdays?
support.
You play as many
I'm
games as
I'm I'm,
Burnley.
I'm going to ignore your statement. I rep and I represent Manchester United.
Okay.
Manchester is always red, always be, and always will be red. You know. All right.
Fired
So for
shots.
those of you who have been living under a rock, this week Champions League outing was so bad for the EPL teams. I will start with the top of the table, so-called, the King and the Prince of London, Arsenal,
I'm looking your way.
struggled to tie the game with, with Bayer Leverkusen, which is which is sad. Then also, Spurs got beaten, all right, by Atletico Madrid. Chelsea lost to PSG, and also Man City got their behind spanked by Madrid. That's what happened this week. All right, Mark, you got
Okay.
something to say about your team?
Yeah, I mean, listen, look, I watched the games yesterday and on Tuesday. I would have to agree with your assessment. I think that, yeah, I mean, listen, as an Arsenal fan, we did play very poorly. I mean, I think we were lucky to come out of there without, a defeat. I mean, listen, look, um, if it wasn't for the penalty on Madueke, and I know there's going to be some controversy and people are going to say, no, it wasn't a penalty, it wasn't this. Yeah, he got brought down. Okay, it doesn't matter. He clipped the guy at the back of Madueke and he went down. So it is a penalty. And Havertz stepped up and delivered the business, right? So 1-1, we'll take it, right? Now, I mean, the thing is that with Arsenal, everybody has this high expectation, which it should always be there. But the thing is that it's always extra criticism because we're Arsenal, right? So it doesn't matter whether we play good, bad, or indifferent. There's always criticism. So that's what I have to say about that. But in terms of the other games, I don't think that Chelsea played very badly. I think they played pretty well, and the result is kind of shocking because they were tied 2-2 at one point, and then it just went off the rails at that point. And PSG, don't ask me how, don't ask me why they won that game, but they did. And then as far as Atletico Madrid with Tottenham, that was a complete embarrassment. Like, I don't know what happened with the goalkeeper. I don't know what was going on in his mind. I don't know what he
What
was
was that?
thinking. The pitch was really bad. I don't know why they kept slipping all over the place. And I don't know. It was a disaster. And then as far as City goes last night, that was just probably the worst I've ever seen City play. That was embarrassing. Haaland was just there just to
He's a
kind
lamppost.
of
He's a lamppost. He
listen,
literally
that
just a
guy
tall
was just there
lamppost.
just to do his kind of like, head and shoulders moment, take off his hairband and flick his hair all over the place. That was it. He didn't do anything. Poor. Very poor.
Okay.
What about
Do you have anything?
Liverpool?
Any other teams?
Um, oh, I didn't even get to
Liverpool and
Newcastle. I don't even know
Galatasaray.
what happened with Newcastle. I don't know if they even did they
Oh,
even win?
okay. It was
Oh,
a
they
I think they
draw.
lost.
played
It's a
Barcelona.
tie with Barcelona.
They tied with Barcelona.
Barcelona
Oh
got
well, that's not so
eliminated
bad.
until I
Okay, well
got
that's
to.
in the grand scheme of things, that's not a bad result at home. That's not a bad result.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool against Galatasaray, that was quite bad as well. I think Galatasaray could have, I mean, yes, they beat them, but they could have scored more goals.
Well, that's true.
Okay. Very good point. Good point. All right. So, Kay,
Well, yeah.
can I
Well,
speak?
so what do you
Since
have to
can I
say
speak?
about your team, sir?
Because your team doesn't play during the week during European weeks. You don't play. Does his team play during European weeks? They don't. They don't. I think some of them go on holiday from what I've seen on Instagram. Like some of his players go on. Anyway, um, I
It's
think it's
okay.
really interesting how all the English teams struggle. Do you think it's just the intensity of what the English Premier League is this year that a lot of the big teams are just it takes so much out of the players every 3 days? Do you think that's why they struggled? I mean, or are we stretching?
I mean, I disagree.
Okay,
Mark, I'm going to let you win in a minute, but because the reason why I said that is before we got to this knockout series, Arsenal was perfect. Arsenal played 8 games, won or eight, and then don't forget, EPL teams. Out of the six of them, five of them were in top eight. So I mean, that's not a fluke. That's pretty remarkable. So, but again, when it comes to knockout series, every team is serious right now because it's a knockout series. So everybody will bring their A game, and I think that's what we're seeing now. So I mean, I don't think the intensity. I mean, is too much for them to handle. But again, like I see Liverpool beating Galatasaray at home,
at
and I
home.
say, of
Yes, you
course,
do.
Arsenal would definitely be Leverkusen. Now I still see three out of I see three out of the six EPL teams going to a
Who's
quarter.
the third one? So you think Newcastle has a chance at the Camp Nou?
I think so. Yeah, yeah. Why not? It's
Okay.
1-1. It's anybody's game. I mean, 50 something minutes, set pieces or penalty, one goal, and they shut it down.
Okay, quick question.
Why?
I'm gonna ask this. I'm gonna direct this one not at the Arsenal fan, but it's about Arsenal. So Arsenal fan, don't jump in. How does Arsenal score, and how does it change their game when in Champions League the referees are not letting them do what they do on set pieces? Because what I've seen, don't laugh, Kate. But what I'm seeing is on set pieces, these international Champions Leagues referees do not let them do all of the trying to
Yeah.
find the right word cheating that they do on set pieces in the Premier League, right? All of the creative things that they allowed to get away with that gets them goals, right? Do you think that's going to be a real big problem? Because I know the Premier League said next year that there's going to be a whole different set of rules around that. But this year for Arsenal, Mark, I'll let you answer too if you want to. But I watched Arsenal the other day, and they looked like they were so mad that they couldn't get into their hooks, like their little tricks, their little bag of tricks on set pieces. So I was just curious to see if you think that's going to affect you guys going further in the group stage, in the knockout stage. Sorry.
Um, I don't think so. And you see, this is the problem, right? So this
Yeah.
narrative, you see again. Listen, look, this narrative of oh, listen, we're set piece FC. I mean, and we'll take for example the comments that John Obi Mikel made. Right, this guy keeps making these ridiculous comments like, oh, if they win the Premier League, then I don't
This has
consider
been
them
asterisks. Yeah.
champions. That's ridiculous. Like, what are you talking about? Like, come on, sir. Listen, stop the foolery and stop the nonsense. Okay, you win. A win is a win, and a win is a win, right? We're not talking about the hands of God. We're not talking about a Maradona moment, right? We're not talking about that. Yes, is the style of play great? No.
No, it's not the style of play. It's not
Yes,
the style of play. It's not the style of play. It's
and
specifically the fact that you guys are creating rules that need to now be made because of how you do set pieces and how you impede the goalkeeper. That's pretty much all it is.
no,
And
no. I
and
hear what
how
you're saying.
referees, for some reason in England, just let you guys get away with it.
Delete.
Yet when you leave the Premier League, other referees looking like, no, that's a foul immediately. And your team looked so shocked. They like
All
they
right.
weren't allowed to go ahead. Okay.
So let
So
me let
that's
me
the
let me
narrative.
let
It's
me,
not
let
it's
me
not the style of
yeah,
play. It's the fact
yeah
that you
let
guys
me
are doing something. Even on set pieces, when you push players, which is what you do, like when it's not a corner and it's just a set piece, your defenders are very, very known for pushing a guy off sides, right? People haven't been doing that before. Like it's just so antithetical to fair play, right? That I'm about to kick the ball, I'm onside. Your Arsenal defender pushes me. Now I'm offsides, and the refs just all
no, no,
sit there
now,
and
now
like
now
think,
you're onside.
Yeah, not
So
yeah,
it
not
moves
exactly.
you from the offside, from offside to onside.
Onside,
So
and you're
so
like,
that guy stay onside.
I
So
mean,
okay,
it's
so
just
yeah.
go ahead,
So
Kay.
this is my go finish your thought, and I'll weigh
No, no,
in.
I
Sorry.
just, I think that in the spirit of the game, I think that's what Obi Mikel was talking about is the spirit of the game. Yeah, you won the league, but they're gonna make new rules so you can't do that again next year. And you scored so many goals off of that. That's why. So if they're gonna make new rules because of the way, it's almost like if I'm playing FIFA and I'm beating somebody because of a glitch. Yeah, I won, but it's a glitch. Yeah, I won, but it's a glitch. The next update, I can't do that anymore. And your team looked like they were glitching out when on set pieces they weren't allowed to pull the goalie, untie his shoes, put their hand in his glove, create a moat, like do some stair steppers and pull the goalie's hair. Whatever the heck your goalkeeper coach does, it just looked like your team was very confused. Okay, I'll let you talk about it. Sorry.
All right. So, the thing is though, it's not coincidence. Mark, of course, the rule is a rule. Goal is a goal. But the thing is, this year we still have like 8 games to go, and you guys have scored the most goal in the history
Ever.
of EPL from
Yeah,
set pieces.
offset pieces.
You guys
Yeah.
have scored 59 goals this year, and 20 out of them are from set pieces. We're talking about almost 38, almost 40% of your goal are from set. Come on now, that's
And,
not
but-
normal.
and it's not
You
just
you
you
you,
score, but you're
you know what I'm
fouling
saying?
people to score. You foul somebody to score.
And it is though. I mean, you can say, okay, you guys had mastered the act of playing corner
Dark
kick.
arts.
We see these goals. Okay. I'll give you one example. When you guys played Chelsea, all right. Rice was hugging the guy, all
Yeah,
right. So
pulling him
the
down and
guy
hugging
could
him,
not jump, and his
and then
head
it hit
was
his
up,
arm.
and VAR looked at it. They didn't call a foul. All right, so I'm going to say one more thing, and I'm going to let you respond. Like the game against Chelsea, because everybody right now is trying to do it, and like what Tony was saying in Champions League, the game against PSG and Chelsea yesterday, the referee gave a yellow card for impeding the goalie
Yep.
yesterday,
Yeah.
and that's the league and Champions League saying we're not going to
We're
allow
not going to
that.
allow you to do that. Yeah.
Because the thing is though
It's not in the spirit of the game.
because right now to take a corner it takes 2 minutes because the referee is telling them not to foul. I mean it slows the game down. I mean it takes away from the fun. I mean all right now all Saka does now is to just take the ball to corner and can kick against the
And kick
defender
it
and
off the
get it.
guy.
Come on.
1 minute into the game, you guys dribble to the corner, kick it off the guy's corner flag, and then your crowd goes crazy. Set piece. Anyway, Mark, we brought you on the show pretty much just to talk about Arsenal. It was all a trick. We're not going to do any predictions. We're just going to rag on Arsenal. No, sorry. No, but go ahead.
Listen, you guys
Clearly, you
can
can see
rag
the
all you
two of
want,
us.
but guess what
You,
happened? Listen, you guys can rag on all you want, but the thing is, look, at the end of the day, listen,
do you think it's a
I think
glitch? Let me ask you. Do you think it's a glitch?
I don't think it's a glitch, no. And
Okay.
and
Do you
and
think? Okay, so do you think if they take it away next year, that would be right? If they do like what they're doing in Champions League, where they're like you can't push a guy into the goalie. Like if they take that whole thing away, if they start refing like they're doing in Champions League and in the World Cup, I hope. Do you think that's right?
That's 20 goals gone.
I'm gonna say no, and the reason why I'm gonna say no, I don't think is right, is because you're okay. Look, the thing is right is that there's two sides to it. There's the one side of okay, well, yeah, there's impediment upon the goalkeeper, right, and or there's player encroachment on other players, right, like the holding, the pulling of the shirt, the pulling of the hair. These are
The
all
goal,
parts
goal,
of
the
the.
gloves. Remember, don't forget, you guys had something where you put your hand in the goalie's gloves last year. You actually literally put one of their players put their hand in the goalie's gloves. I think it was Ben White. Just think about that.
Well,
Trying to.
I didn't see that goal with Benny Blanco. I'd have to
Yeah,
go back
oh,
and
there's
watch
a
the tape.
video.
There's a video of
Okay,
it.
well,
Go
I have to
ahead,
go back
but
and
go
watch
ahead.
the video with Benny Blanco. But listen, I'm not saying. Listen, my thing is, I'm not saying that there should never be cheating, because cheating in my eyes is completely wrong and it spoils the game, like VAR, right? So, as much as I think VAR is an advancement in technology, but it's also not used in the correct way, which is a huge problem in the game, because when it was rolled out, it wasn't rolled out properly. But The same thing with the corner kicks now, right? So now if they're gonna put these rules like, oh, you can't stand within 2 feet of the goalkeeper and all these other stuff like this, then what are we doing?
Mark. The thing
Sorry.
is, I mean, I'm kind of disagree with what you said. That it's not cheating. If you're pushing the goalkeeper, that's a foul. It
It
should be
is,
called a foul.
and I agree with that.
But this, so
Wait,
if
wait,
if
wait. So
if
wait, he's just said he agrees that it should be called a foul. So you're saying because it's not called a foul, so why do you guys keep doing it? Is it because you're allowed to get away with it?
No, because
yeah,
but
because
this
they're
is the
allowed to get away with it.
yeah, but look, this is the thing, right? So it's been, listen, like, okay, for example, you guys are pointing out to the fact that we are quote unquote
That piece
set
FC.
piece FC, right?
Yeah.
And that's what everyone is going with this narrative. First, it was, oh yeah, you guys are bottle jobs, and now you've transitioned over.
No, no, no,
We
no,
tran
no. I don't
hold
have my
on,
bottle with me.
no, no, but I'm saying, but we've transitioned from bottle jobs now to set piece FC. But my whole thing is that, listen, people can't have their cake and eat it too, and we're not saying that we're gonna have our cake and eat it too. No, because we're working hard to win this title, the first title in 22 years, right? Which we've been waiting for, and I'm very excited for. Now, for me as an Arsenal fan, I
You
don't
don't
care
care
what way we
how you
get it.
win.
Now, whether it's boring football, is 1-0 draw, 1-0 wins, a couple draws here or there, I don't care. As long as we get over the threshold, it come May, we've got another 8 more games to go, and we will get there. I think that we will get over the line this year and finish the job and get the crown as we deserve it. But now, once we win it now, then there's going to come with, Mikel Arteta this or these kind of tactics and stuff like this. Come on. Like, at what point do we say enough is enough and say, look, guys,
Yeah.
yes, corners and set pieces are a part of the game. Do I agree with the pushing, the shoving, and the pulling? No, I don't. But do players do it? Absolutely. Are they going to stop doing it? I don't think so. Are they going to sacrifice themselves for a yellow card or a red card here? Absolutely, they are.
And what
Okay.
like okay, let's take Liverpool last year. Liverpool Liverpool won the league. I think with about 4 games to go.
Yeah.
They were better than everybody else. All right. There was no gimmick. There was no like yeah, because I feel you guys just devise all this scheme to be able to get goals and stuff. I mean, because there was one time people were saying that you guys can score from set pieces
From open play. Open play.
from open play. Because you guys can't, like, if a team goes low block, and that's what we saw 2 days ago against Leverkusen. If you see, when you play a team that goes low block, you guys can break them down, and that's been and we can keep counting all the losses and draws you guys have this season, apart from against Man U, it's against
Right.
small team, and
Yeah, but the thing
Sunderland,
is, but the thing,
because
but the thing is, though, guys, is that the way that you guys are portraying it is like, oh, this is dark arts. This is
Your coach calls it dark
this.
arts. Your players call it dark arts.
No, but this is what I'm saying. But you guys are referring to it as like, oh, this is dark arts, or it shouldn't be done this way. But the thing is, at the end of the day, listen, the set piece coach is getting paid to do his job, and he's doing his job,
He's doing
and
his job.
that's
He's coming up
and
with
that's
creative way. He's coming up with creative ways. 100%. He's coming up with creative ways. The only one that I really find so distasteful for me is the one when they push the guy, and all of a sudden now they're onside. I just think that is just so. But again, I think part of the problem with VAR that you mentioned is you have British referees. You have the best league in the world, and primarily because a lot of the players are not British. Let's be honest. A lot of the elite teams, a lot of the elite managers, none of them are British, right? But then you still have referees that are British that are just asinine. You watch VAR sometimes and you're just like, what is wrong with you guys? Like, why don't they have a central hub that the head of all referees
so what did you
watches it?
see?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you watch okay, like the one he's talking about. Okay, I'm not even talking about the one with Newcastle. Those Newcastle versus Man City. Gahey's kicking the ball. The Newcastle attacker kicks Gahey's back of his leg which kicks the ball forward and goes in, and they don't call it a foul. That's the one that's the one that Rodri got a fine for, because Rodri was like, how are you allowing fouls? Anyway, I agree with your point about VAR. VAR clearly is not going to step in for set pieces against Arsenal
No,
until
but it's
next
not even
year.
just against Arsenal. But the thing is, look at let's take for example the match against Man City and Liverpool at the at Anfield. Now Guehi should have been sent off for that. That was a foul on Salah. He literally pulled Salah's shirt back to prevent him from. That was a goal scoring opportunity. But yet somehow he was not sent off. Where was VAR? Where was VAR to
I
intervene to
agree.
say, hold on a minute, he's pulled him back. This is a goal scoring opportunity. He's gonna get sent off, and Salah gonna get the penalty. Now, had that happened, it would have been a different outcome, and Liverpool and City would not have won. But anyway,
Maybe,
that's what I'm
maybe
saying.
no, but so we agree that VAR is a problem of just, it's probably the biggest problem is because it's very subjective to idiots that are in
Right, that's what I
in
was
the
gonna say.
VAR.
It's very
So the,
subjective. It's very,
yeah,
very
so you should
subjective.
have a centralized system like they have in the NFL, where there's a centralized, or the, like a centralized team. That's all they do. The head of referees watches this and he'll call it. But it could
But
otherwise,
it's gonna be hard though, because you have almost like eight
so
to
many
ten
games.
games going currently, so
I
it's
mean,
gonna
not, you
be.
don't have 10. I mean, you have like 4 games, 5 games at the same time, but you don't have VAR calls at the same time. I mean, I just find it just disgusting that these VAR refs are so inconsistent. And then sometimes they bring the same idiots back. But you're like, he just did this 2 months ago. You know what I mean? But anyway, we digress, Mark. We spent a whole bunch of time talking bad about your team. We're all jealous and envious of the fact that it looks like you guys are going to win it. Do we want to segue into the picks then? Since you guys are
Yeah.
the first, yeah, let's segue into the picks. All right. The first game, Burnley, Bournemouth. They're playing at Burnley.
Bournemouth for me.
Mark,
Yeah, Bournemouth.
Bournemouth, undefeated in the last 9 games or
Undefeated.
7 games. If you let me finish, sir. In the last 7 or 9 games, they haven't lost. So I
Who,
give them,
Bournemouth?
yeah, do your stats, bro.
All right,
Yeah,
next one.
thanks. All right, the next one, Sunderland, Brighton. That's actually going to be a good game at Sunderland.
Ooh,
I'm going
that's
to go
Sunderland
with
win.
Sunderland.
Sunderland.
I'm going to go with Sunderland. They
yeah.
just think about it. We're picking Sunderland over Brighton. I mean, you're talking about a
Yeah.
newcomer to the Premier League versus a mainstay. They've done a great job this year. Well done.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to make Europe. Congratulations on what they've done. Yeah. All right, the other game.
Oh, so we all picking Sunderland,
We're all
right?
picking the same thing. Yep.
Yep.
Do I want to try to catch up with Kay by going a little bit outside the box here?
It's too late. I'm like, I'm like Arsenal. I'm like 8 points clear.
All right. Arsenal versus Everton. I'm going with Everton.
Arsenal for me.
Mark.
Arsenal is at home.
Yeah, Arsenal win for me 2-1.
Okay. All right.
So
Newcastle.
so
Ooh, this is.
so you going with Everton, Tony?
I'm going with Everton, baby.
Okay.
Never gonna happen in a month of Sundays, but okay.
Oh wait, sorry. I'm going for a tie. I'm going for a tie. Sorry, that's what I mean. I'm going for a tie. Just relax.
A
Fix your
tie.
face.
Okay.
Fix your face. Thank you.
Who, me?
Yeah. All right. The other game, Chelsea at home versus Newcastle. That's actually going to be a really good game. Both of them play Champions League. Both of them are going to have tired legs. Who are you guys going with?
I'm going with
Ooh,
I'm
son of
going
a-
with a draw. Draw for me.
Mark.
We're gonna be tired. Draw for me.
I'm gonna go with a
Tie.
Newcastle 1-0 win.
I'm gonna go with Chelsea.
So Chelsea, and then I
Oh
got
wow!
go with a tie.
All right, all three of us. Somebody's gonna be upset. All right. West Ham
And that's gonna
versus
be
Man
you.
City. West Ham versus Man City.
Oh please, 4-0, man shitty.
I can see West Ham at home
Are you serious?
counterattacking against City.
Sorry. It's your
Dude,
call. It's your call.
I love
Sorry.
Nuno. I'm with you, Nuno. I believe they're gonna get a draw.
You said a draw. Okay.
Yep.
Well, what's your pick, Mark?
I'm gonna go with a
West Ham at home.
West Ham 2-1 win
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah. Nuno outcoaches them every time.
Yeah, he
Nuno
does.
outcoaches them every time.
He always
Whether
does.
it's West Ham, whether it's Wolves.
You say you're going with a tie?
Yeah, go with a tie. I think City drop points.
Nope. No, I don't see City dropping point against West Ham at home. I'm sorry.
Okay.
West Ham.
Wait, West Ham is at home.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay,
It's
well,
still it's
they're
different.
not
just
going to
for
win
Wow.
it, Kay.
clarification. Okay,
City,
okay.
City are not going to not going to they're not going to
Stadium of Lights. They
the
just
state.
played. They just
Yeah,
played. They got their
they're
ass
not going
waxed. It was an
to
intense
the
game.
Olympic Stadium and winning there. That's not happening.
They just came back
That's
from
a tight
Madrid,
match.
a big field. They got waxed out there. Now they're gonna go to
Yeah.
another big field in West Ham. It's okay. See, we'll
Big
see the
win
outcome
for Man City. I
Sunday.
see. I see them bounce back from that loss.
Bounce back with what?
No
You still
chance.
have the
Not
same
a
coach.
chance. Not a chance.
You still have the same coach and the same dumb players. You still have Rodri. You still have Bernardo Silva. You still have a manager that
All right,
experiments on
next.
big
Listen,
days.
That's
Whatever.
I'm
okay. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
Crystal
Next one.
Palace Leeds. I'm going with Leeds. Crystal Palace
Crystal
just played
Palace.
tonight. It's on Sunday. I'm going with Leeds. I think Crystal Palace again. Remember, we always see this trend after European
And
nights.
losing.
After European nights, you're talking about that the legs get tired. I'm going with Leeds. I think Leeds jump on top
yeah,
of
me
them.
too. I'm gonna go with the Leeds. I was gonna go
All
with
right.
Leeds anyway. I was
Yeah,
because they just drew 0-0 with in the Europa League. So I'm
yeah.
gonna go with Leeds fresh and ready. I'm gonna go for a 3-0 Leeds win.
Oh wow, I'm not going for that much.
Crystal
But okay,
Palace for me all day.
okay,
That's
all right,
why I'm better at this, man.
okay. Poo Poo United versus Aston Villa. I'm going with Man United. I think Man United have been waiting all week since they only play once every 2 weeks. Yeah, I think they're ready. They don't have European nights anymore there. Maybe they're gonna have them next year.
What's your call? I know you're going to say Aston Villa. Say it.
No, Man U, Man U. No, I don't think. I
No,
don't
no,
think
I'm,
Aston.
I'm, I'm talking about Mark. Mark's going to say Aston Villa. Just say it, Mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Aston Villa. Yeah,
I
because
know.
I'm going with Villa. Yeah, because the thing is though, K is that
You
I
just
just find it
contradicted
kind.
what you just said.
No,
You literally the last pick said yes. Teams that play in Europe, they get tired.
yeah, they
Blah blah
do.
blah.
Yes, but
But Aston Villa
yes, they
doesn't.
do. But the thing is that what's also shocking is that Manchester United don't have any kind of. They're not in no cup competition whatsoever. But yet somehow they're not winning. Like what's going on?
We're
Anyway,
not
I'm still
winning.
going with a.
We
Listen, I'm
just
still think Villa are
They
too
won
strong
3
for
out of
them.
the last
And
5.
by the way, I
what are
just
you
have a
talking
piece of.
about?
I'm
We've
talking about
we only
Manchester
lost
United.
one game in like 7.
Listen,
What
Okay,
are you
you
talking
that
about?
was
We're
a
not
fluke
winning.
run. But what I will say is I have a breaking headline for you, by the way.
oh
Bruno
god,
Fernandes is coming to Arsenal, just so you know that, by the way. Anyway, continue.
you can't get your news from Facebook or TikTok. Okay, TikTok cannot be
You
where
know
you get
what?
your
No,
news.
no,
You
this
can
is
also take the
this
whole of
this
Old Trafford
listen,
and take it
this
with
is
you.
listen, this is a reliable source because he's actually
There, it's
held
all. It
talks.
always is,
He's
Mark. It
he's
always is with
he's
Mark.
always
It's a
he's
reliable
listen,
source.
let me tell you, he's held talks with Mikel Arteta and the Arsenal board. So
No
listen,
way.
it's coming, okay, in the summer
That
transfer
is
window. Odegaard is
100K.
packing his bags and he's going back to Norway where he belongs, and
K.
we're bringing in Bruno Fernandes, okay? Take
K.
it or like it or
I'm
don't
just,
like it. It is
K.
what it
K.
is.
Please put underneath what he's saying. Absolute 100% fake news is about to start. Like you should just be like Bruno Fernandez. Arsenal wouldn't even pay him that kind of money that he gets. That he gets
nah,
at Man United.
nah.
All right, wait and
The
see.
guy makes almost
Listen, just
Arsenal are on a youth project. Why would you go
no.
bring?
Listen, let me tell you something. You guys sit. I told you at the start of the season that Arsenal were going to win the Premier League, and it is happening. And I told you guys, well, okay, well maybe Arne Slot
You were
didn't get
wrong about a
sacked,
lot of
but
picks. Can we admit you've been wrong about a lot of breaking news, insider information. Slot was supposed to be fired
yeah, he was.
within
Yes,
hours
but
of
you know
getting
what
the
saved his
job.
bacon? You know what saved his bacon? There's no one
Well,
else out there. There's no one else out there to get the job done. So that's the reason why he's doing
okay.
his job. But come summertime, he will be gone. He won't be the Liverpool manager anymore. But continue.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Hey, by the way, to one of our listeners, his name is Emeka. He's been on the show before. He has some words for you. He pretty much asks you to keep his club out of your mouth. You're very disrespectful about Liverpool, and we've given them a chance to come on the show, and Emeka's been busy. Like whenever we're about to record, Emeka has to go. He has to get. He has to
Listen,
go.
tell
Easy.
Emeka that
Dr. Emeka,
I want to
page.
see
Can
him
we
on the
page Dr.
panel
Emeka?
so we can
A
duke it
healthy
out and have
debate.
a proper mudslinging match, or we can listen. We
Oh,
can
because
do
I
it
know he
country
has some
western
words.
style, or we can do it the old-fashioned way.
I know he has some words about your. I know he has some words and thoughts about your dark arts. So it'd be really interesting to let you guys go at it for like 2 minutes.
Well, listen, tell
about the dark.
him to fix Virgil van Joker first, and then we can talk business. There we go.
Oh, Virgil
Another
Van
job.
Joker.
Another job.
Wow,
All right.
shots fired.
Next
Folks.
one.
Virgil Van
Not,
Joker. But by the
Nottingham
way, okay,
Forest, Fulham.
Nottingham Forest, Fulham.
Oh, I'm
I'm
gonna
going with
go for a
Fulham.
Fulham win.
Fulham.
I'm going for Fulham. Nottingham
Yeah,
Forest just played tonight, and they look like they were just overdoing it. I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah,
so we're all going with Fulham.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Then um Spurs. They're still in the Premier League. That's
Oh,
all I can
that's
say
it.
about them.
They're getting
Now,
relegated. They're cooked. They're done. They're cooked. They're cooked. Liverpool 5-0, easy.
ah,
Could be
Liverpool's
9.
at home.
Could be
Liverpool's
9.
going.
In fact, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a 9. I'm gonna go with Liverpool 9, Tottenham 0.
Bet MGM, don't even worry about this guy. Ain't no
I,
way.
I, I,
I'm telling you.
I'll go with
Listen,
3-1,
everyone out there that's gonna
3-1
watch this
Liverpool.
podcast, remark my words. It's gonna be it will be the second highest scoring match in Premier League history. Liverpool 9, Tottenham 0, and Igor Tudor is gonna be shown the door.
I'm
And
surprised he's still there. I can't lie
me
to you.
too.
I'm,
I'm
I'm
really finding it
surprised that he's
shocking.
still there this week. I mean, because he's won absolutely 0 games.
It's all money. It's all money.
Yeah.
It's all money, Anthony. It's all this money. It's all this dirty money that they're paying the guy. That's why.
What do you mean, dirty money?
They're
They're
a
about
bunch
to
of
go
cheats.
down. I mean, they're literally about to go.
Yeah,
Anyway, all right.
they're going to get relegated.
I'm
They
surprised that
are
they
getting
didn't just.
relegated.
I'm
And you know
surprised they
what? As
didn't
an
break
Arsenal
the.
fan, I'm loving it. I can't wait. I can't wait for us to lift the Premier League trophy and for them to be going down to Championship playing
It would be
Millwall,
like a wet dream.
Wrexham,
It would be like an
and
Arsenal
everything
wet
else.
dream.
That'll be a perfect world for you guys.
Yeah, perfect wet dream for Arsenal fans.
You win
They
the
win the
Champions League
league.
and
Tottenham
your
goes
arch
down.
enemy go down.
And by the way, I just want to throw this out there. I have
Oh,
to
go.
put a
Here we go.
massive congratulations on in the Championship for Coventry and Middlesbrough. Huge respect on their names. Can't wait to have them back in the Premier League. The good old days.
Have they both promoted already?
They will be, yeah. They already cleared the deck, yeah. I mean, I
Okay.
think maybe the last spot may go between it may be a battle between Millwall, Wrexham, and
But don't they have a playoff still for the last spot?
yeah,
right?
but
They still
there's
have to go
next
play.
season is going to change. It's going to be 1 through 8 that will do playoffs. I mean, sorry, 4 through 8 will play will be in the playoffs. They're going to change the
making this up?
rules.
You sound like you're really
I'm not
making
making this up. This is
You
this is
sound like
happening.
you sound like our favorite press secretary. Just stuff just coming out like just
No,
changing it. And going.
not
So
even,
what is it?
no,
What?
come
And
on.
look at our face
No,
like
she's
so.
a fairy, okay? Come on, she's just a fairy, okay?
Okay.
She needs to go to Walgreens
come on.
and
Okay, so
I
next year.
agree with you. Coventry already almost qualified because they have 8 points.
right, they got 8
But
points, right?
Middlesbrough and Millwall is only 1 point that separates them.
Oh,
What makes you
I didn't
think
realize that. I
Middlesbrough will
thought Borough
go?
cut the gap.
No, it's only 1 point now. 39,
Really?
69, 69, 68. Yeah. Only 1 point. Even
For those
Coventry
of- for-
We don't want. I don't want
right?
Millwall in the Premier League. We don't want them in there. No, we don't want them.
Why don't you want Millwall? What did
No,
they do?
listen, and I'm gonna just quickly say, listen, look, as someone that was born and raised in the UK, and Millwall and their dirty tactics and many racist attacks and the club's history, it's best for the entire Premier League that they don't come up to the Premier League and they stay in the Championship where they belong. Anyway,
Oh wow. Okay. Mark has some feelings about that. Good to know. Didn't know anything about that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the last game of the week. Who wants to pick that?
Brentford, of course. Brentford.
Brentford.
which
Wolves.
is Brentford and Wolves.
Yeah. Say Wolves,
No,
Mark.
I'm gonna go with a Wolves 2-0 win. Yeah, I am.
Did Brentford just play?
No,
Yeah. They played Thursday, right? Didn't they play? No, not Thursday.
No.
When did they play?
they
played
played
FA
West
Cup.
Ham and they got knocked out of the FA
Yeah,
Cup.
FA Cup. Yeah. Okay.
It
I
was
don't
a
know.
smashing-
That
it was a
So
smashing
are you
grab by
still
West
sticking
Ham.
with Brentford, Tony?
Wolves. Mark's
You're
got me
picking
convinced.
Wolves?
Picking Wolves.
You're picking Wolves?
Yep,
Yep.
they're gonna win
Pick the Wolves.
2-0. I'm
They're gonna
telling
win.
you.
They're gonna win 2-0. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
What? Wolves will. Are you guys smoking?
Are we
Brentford is
smoking?
at
No.
home.
So we don't.
I believe in
indulge
Wolves.
toxic
I believe
personalities.
what the guy.
Yeah,
Wolves
they're gonna
have
win.
nothing to lose.
Trust
They're gonna
me,
win.
Wolves
They're
are
gonna
gonna
win.
win 2-0. I'm telling you.
So how about this?
They're
How
gonna
about this?
win.
If Wolves win, therefore that covers the last 4 weeks that I've lost.
Yeah,
All of a sudden,
seriously.
I won. In fact, I did win.
Yeah.
I was losing, and then you need to stop the counting.
both
Stop the
we are
counting.
picking Wolves. I'm the only one picking Brentford. Brentford is
Yeah.
at home, guys. What are you guys
No,
Okay.
doing?
listen. You see, the
Wolves is
thing
playing
with
with house
Brentford, I
money.
love
Wolves have been
Brentford.
playing. Yeah.
Well, listen, Brentford are excellent, right? But what I will say is that listen, when they show up, they show up, and when they don't, they just don't. And that's why Wolves are going to come there and just take them. That's 2-0, 100%. They're
Wolves
going down.
don't play well away.
They don't, but
Wolves
they're going to
don't
show you
play
the
well
reason why
away.
they can play
Brentford
away.
plays well at home. What's wrong with you guys? I mean, have you
Okay.
Hey, I gotta come
anyway,
back. I gotta come back. I gotta come back. Hey, I'm
sorry.
with Wolves. Wolves, baby. Let's go, Wolves.
All right. All right. All right. So we'll see. That's why we'll play this game. You win, you lose. You go with your picks and you get egg on your head, on your face.
Oh my God, this guy still says that. Folks, for those of you that wonder why he says egg on your face, we looked it up. I think it started in like 1804, Victorian era, by some old white ladies. I don't know why this African is
Why do
going
you
around
have to
still saying
explain my terminology?
Yeah, well, listen,
Okay?
it's
I'm
just
going to
weird.
elaborate.
It's just a weird
Anthony,
thing. Egg on your face.
I'm gonna elaborate a little bit more. So for any viewers that are in the UK that probably around my age that know, there used to be a breakfast show called Big Breakfast
Okay.
back in the day on Channel 4 in the UK, and they used to have with Chris Evans, and they used to have this thing, this game, and they called Egg on Your Face, Egg on Your Face.
Is that where
Yeah,
you got
so
it from? Is that where you got it from?
probably that's probably not, no, but
No,
it's
no. Oh,
you
I
know.
can't tell you my sources.
they're not good sources. You should let them sources go wherever you're getting. I know you've raised three girls. I know you watch a lot of kiddie shows. I know you watch a lot of princess shows. Maybe you get that heck egg on your
Any
face. You watch a
shows. Like
yeah. You watch a
seriously.
yeah. You raised three girls. So I mean, I know the girls. So they're young girls. They're young women now. Jesus Christ. But all throughout the time, I'm sure you've had to like watch those shows. Where oh my God, Nickelodeon slime, egg on your face. We just don't know why you say it as a grown man. Like it's just not a comeback to people.
I don't know
Like
why
there's gonna
you
be
make
egg on
me
your
talk
face,
about.
homie. Like, have you ever heard a rapper say that? Like, man, next time I see, I'm gonna put egg on your face, homie. Like, it's just
I
not
do,
said,
do,
Mark. You
do
know what I
I
mean?
look like a rapper to you, sir?
I don't know. It's just
I
not very
don't. I
masculine.
don't. I don't play one on TV.
That's funny.
That's funny. Yeah. This we totally gone left. Guys, thank you for watching. I don't have anything else. Emeka, shout outs to you. Eventually, hopefully you don't run away, bro. They're talking
Emeka,
bad about you out
please,
here, man.
listen,
Emeka, please
Emeka,
come
this
back.
is
Emeka,
a
come.
message from your government. We're not asking you. We're requiring you to show your presence here. Okay, don't
Oof.
be a scared Liverpool fan in the
Oof.
back. See, in all the way in the back. Okay, don't be in the back. You come to the front of the line. Okay, we want
Hey,
you in the
come.
front of the line so that you can see how champions do it. Okay, just
Oh,
saying.
wow. Wow. They haven't even won anything yet, Emeka. And you know the funny thing about Arsenal fans is they always wonder why people hate them.
No,
Arsenal
but
fans
Anthony,
always say
listen,
this.
no,
Why do people
listen.
hate us so much?
No, but Anthony, listen, this is the whole thing, and I have to say this, right? Yes, we are the most hated fan base. I don't know why, but listen,
Yeah,
we
we know
listen.
why.
If I don't boost
You
my
you
team up,
just
then
showed
who's
us
gonna do
why.
it? So that's what it is. That's just what it is. Listen, I have to do it because I'm an Arsenal fan. And that's just what we do. I
But can I
mean,
pray?
take it,
Can I
leave it,
can
or
I pray
don't
for you?
like it.
Can I pray with you to whatever God
Sure,
whoever prays for or prays to? You guys better win this fucking league.
we
Because
are
if
gonna
you
win it.
don't win this league, oh God, if you guys
Listen,
bottle
if
it
we
again,
don't win this league,
here we
I
go.
don't even, I won't even have words to even. I'm just gonna be here in silence. In fact, you know, best still, I'm gonna just cut my Arsenal shirt up in front of you guys live
Okay,
on camera.
okay, and just to prove to people that I wasn't lying when I said it last time, Mark called me and he did say after they lost that game, he
I
did
can't do
call
this
me.
anymore.
Yeah, he said, "I can't do this anymore." Yes
I
or
did
no?
say that. Yes, I
Yeah.
did. I'll be honest with you. I did call you and I said, Anthony, I just can't do this anymore. Like, listen. Let me tell you something. That game against Wolves, and listen. The thing is, I've never
It was
felt
so
so
funny.
dejected. I felt that to the core of my belly, right? I felt it in the core of my belly. And I'm thinking to myself, what did I just witness? This has to be the biggest collapse in football I've ever seen. You're killing it in the first half, you're dominating, and all of a sudden these jokers come back from where? Like
Yeah.
it's almost like they just went to the back of the stadium. We're like, all right, well here we'll get something out the special tricks box. Here we go, and throw it out on the pitch. I don't know what
Okay,
happened.
so okay, and
Unbelievable.
to the fan base, I wasn't lying when the man literally in confidence just said to me, it was heartfelt. He
I
said,
said, listen,
he said,
I
I can't.
was
No, he
just,
complained and complained, and then there was a pause, and then he said, I can't do this
I
anymore.
can't do it anymore because I just was thinking to myself,
We
what
have to
did
do we have
I
to do
just
a
see?
welfare
Like
check on you.
my whole week was ruined, Anthony. K. My whole week was ruined because of what they did there.
Wolves,
Like
yeah.
I felt. Listen, I was so angry that I wanted to take my TV and throw it or smash it in the lake. That's how angry I was because I couldn't believe what the hell I just saw. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah. But welcome back, and of course, as an Arsenal fan, that was a fake out. He's back. He's back on the
I am
bandwagon,
back.
right?
No, I am
Yeah.
back. Look, but I mean, listen. I thank you guys for having me back. I can't wait to come back again.
Sure, thanks for
Emeka,
coming, Mark.
please show your
Anytime.
face. Please
And
come
Mecca,
to
they
the
calling
front of the
shots.
line. We're looking for you. And I'll say this. Listen, look. I think the biggest. I think the title will be wrapped up this weekend. Liverpool will beat Tottenham 9-0 and shock Wolves win away at Brentford. Yep, and West Ham winning either 2-1 or a 1-1 draw, taking
Yeah, I
points
think
off
if Man
City.
City drops any more points, it's over.
Yeah.
I do not think that. Yeah, I think over.
Yeah.
I think everybody can agree. If Man City drop one more point, it's over.
Yeah, it's
But
over.
okay, thank you, boys and girls. Thanks everybody for joining
Appreciate
us.
it, guys.
Thanks,
See
guys.
you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
All right. Have a good night.